This might be the most uncomfortable thing I've said in a while, but you need to hear it. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop waiting for the right person to walk into your life and suddenly make everything make sense. Stop believing that if you just find the one, the partner, the friend, the mentor, the healer, that all your wounds will finally close. Because here is the truth: no one is coming to save you. And that's not a sad thing, that's a freeing thing. Let me explain. The fantasy of the rescuer. Most of us grew up with stories where someone gets saved, the prince wakes the princess, the hero arrives at the last second, the right person appears, and suddenly the protagonist is whole. And somewhere along the way, we internalized that. We started believing that our healing is dependent on finding the right person, that we're incomplete until someone else completes us, that our loneliness will be cured by someone else's presence. But that's not love, that's dependency, and it's a setup for disappointment, because no human being can carry the weight of being your savior. It's not their job, it's not their responsibility, and it's not fair to put that on them. The people you attract when you're waiting to be saved. Here is what happens when you operate from this mindset: you attract people who want to rescue you, and at first that feels amazing. They're attentive, they're caring, they want to fix you, they want to take care of you. But that dynamic always turns because the rescuer eventually gets tired. Thus, they start to resent the weight of your unhealed wounds. They start to realize that they can't fix you, and you start to realize that no matter how much they give, you still feel empty inside, because the hole you're trying to fill was never going to be filled by another person. It was always an inside job. The hard truth about healing: healing is not a group project. It's not something someone else can do for you. A therapist can guide you, a partner can support you, a friend can hold space for you, but the actual work, the sitting with your pain, the feeling of your feelings, the rewriting of your patterns, the choosing of yourself, that's yours. No one can do it for you. You can change partners, change cities, change friends, change everything on the outside, and if you haven't done the inside work, you'll just recreate the same dynamics with people. What you're actually looking for, when you think you're looking for someone to save you, what you're really looking for is someone to make you feel safe enough to save yourself. And that's a subtle but important difference. The healthiest relationships are not between a rescuer and a rescue. They're between two whole people who choose each other, not because they need each other, but because they want each other. You don't need someone to complete you. You need someone who sees that you're already complete, even in your mess, even in your healing, even in your unfinishedness. The people who can actually help you, the people who will truly support your healing, are not the ones who try to fix you. They're the ones who sit with you while you fix yourself. They don't take responsibility for your happiness. They don't manage your emotions. They don't solve your problems. They just stay, they witness, they remind you that you're capable, they reflect back to you the strength they see in you until you can see it in yourself. That's real support, that's healthy love, that's someone walking beside you, not carrying you. What it means to save yourself. Saving yourself looks like sitting in the dark and not calling someone to distract you from it. It looks like making the hard decision even when you're terrified. It looks like setting a boundary even though it might make someone leave. It looks like choosing yourself even when every part of you wants someone else to choose first. Saving yourself is not sexy, it's not romantic, it's lonely sometimes, but it's only the kind of saving that actually lasts. The paradox. Here is the strange thing. The moment you stop needing someone to save you is the moment you become capable of real connection, because you're no longer approaching relationships from a place of lack. You're not looking for someone to fill a void. You're looking for someone to share the fullness you've already cultivated. And that's a completely different energy. That energy attracts people who are also whole, people who aren't looking to be saved either, people who can meet you in real life, in re- people who can meet you in a real mutual adult love. So here is your invitation. Stop waiting, stop hoping someone will come and fix it. Stop believing that the right person will finally make you feel okay. You are the one you've been waiting for. The healing you're looking for on the outside is already inside you. You just have to stop outsourcing it. You have to stop running from the silence. You have to stop filling every empty space with another person. Sit with yourself, get to know yourself, become someone you don't need to escape from, and then from that place of wholeness, invite people in, not to save you, but to join you. Because you were never a damsel in distress. You were always the one holding the key.